Alright guys, welcome back to the Hearts at Football Manager 2022 career mode. It is episode 11 and there's just something feels a lot better about playing these games. Something feels better about making all these episodes when you're actually doing well. And at the moment, by God are we doing well, man. We're sitting in second place in the league and it's not by some fluke. It's not like we've only played one game. We're 12 games into the season. We're approaching a third of the season and we're still in second place, 3 points ahead of Rangers. We're only 4 points behind Celtic and we've been on a great run of form. We've recovered after a bad start. Things are looking good. I'm hoping we can pick up more points this episode. We're taking on Motherwell and St Mirren and it is crucial that we keep this good run going because after that, the 1st of December, we're taking on Celtic. I would love to get the gap to within 3 points for that game. So if we can try and get maximum points here today and then next week against St Mirren, hopefully Celtic drop points somewhere and then we'll be sitting with a decent chance. That's my aim, that's my goal. Whether it happens or not, we don't know. We have tried to sign a couple of players on, not sign players, we've tried to, what do you call it? Contracts, man. We're trying to get contracts going. We're trying to nail down players to longer contracts because a lot of the club is actually, a lot of the players are said to be leaving the club, to be fair, at the end of this season. We'll quite a look at the squad. I was looking at the under-18s, but we'll look at the senior squad because that's what really matters. And you can see all these guys expiring in 2022. Now, some of the guys I don't think are wanting to stay just to lack of game time. It looks like Peter Haring's going to be gone. Andy Halliday, I think, is going to be gone. And Jamie Walker, I think, is also going to be gone. I mean, I don't see any of those players as massive losses now. Would have been a bit nicer if we could have got something for them in terms of money, but I mean, if they don't want to be here, they can go. But Craig Gordon is definitely someone that I want to keep. I've offered him a 3-year contract. It might seem a lot at his age, but he wanted a 3-year contract, and I wasn't going to say no to the guy. I wasn't going to upset big Craig Gordon, so we've accepted that now. We just need to wait and see if we can agree on the wage. I want to keep Michael Smith, that's crucial. I want to keep Stephen Kingsley, that's crucial. I definitely want to keep Craig Halkett. I mean, he is a big player for us in the defence. Armand Nongelais, I'm going to keep him just because we kind of need a striker. I mean, Liam Boyce is out at the moment, so I think we need to try and at least sign the only centre-forward that we have at the club. And Jamie Brandon, I do believe he's going to be a good player in the future, so I am looking to sign him up to a contract as well. But apart from that, guys, it's been pretty quiet. Not a lot is happening, so we'll just get stuck straight in then to today's first game against Motherwell. And we'll be looking to continue our good run of form. Gary Mackay-Steven, you know what? I think we might start Jamie Walker here. Mackay-Steven didn't do much last time out. And we'll give Jamie Walker a chance. He hasn't really done much. He hasn't really had the opportunity to do much. So we'll give him the opportunity here today. Cochrane's playing well. I think Stephen Kingsley could come back into the team though. He's looking a lot better here. McNeff, I don't think going to be around for long enough. Brandon, is there a room for Brandon into the team? You know what? Probably not, no. So I think that's the team that we're going to go with. Just bring in Woodburn. Do we put Armand Nongelais up front? He's got 3 goals. Woodburn hasn't got a single goal. You know what? I think we are going to go with Armand Nongelais. I am beginning to panic here that I think the lack of striker, to be honest, might come back and bite us in the arse because it's not good. I know Boyce wasn't exactly firing on cylinders, but I do think you would have turned it around. I think you would have started banging in the goals, and now we won't know because he's out for the rest of the season. So that 2 changes, and Woodburn and Mackay-Steven going out, Armand Nongelais and Jamie Walker coming in. I felt like we were lucky to win the last game. We just got over the line, so I'm hoping that we have a better performance today. As for the Motherwell team, they're going with Liam Kelly, Stephen O'Donnell, Ojala, O'Connor, McGinley, Grimshaw, Slatery, O'Hara, Amalusor, Van Veen, and Tony Watt, who is always a danger. We need to make sure that we do not let Tony Watt run riot because he could punish us. I expect nothing but a win to keep the good momentum going. Come on, guys, let's do this. Let's go out here and let's deliver. We're not going to talk to the media because the media are a bunch of brainwashing pricks. So we're just going to let the media do what they want, and we'll do what we want. Hopefully that is win today on this pitch. So here we go then. Off at Motherwell. It's pissing down with rain, man. Typical Scottish weather. I might have to drink it all before it floods the pitch. So it's a good challenge. Tony Watt's down. Tony Watt looks really injured here. I mean, I don't wish an injury on a player, but if it gets him off the field, then you know what? I'm not going to complain. It's Smith crosses it into Armand Nonjoli. He heads it, and it's just narrowly wide. And you could have done, was it unfair sportsmanship first, not playing the ball out? I don't know. Tony Watt was down holding his leg, but we played on, tried to get a goal, almost got a goal. Armand Nonjoli, though, just couldn't put it in the back of the net. Would Liam Boyce have scored that? That's the question. Would Liam Boyce have finished that? We don't know. We'll never know. Because Liam Boyce didn't get that chance and he's not even on the bench. We can't even bring him on. He's probably sitting at home playing his PlayStation. Wonder if he's playing Football Manager. Wonder if he's doing better. I wonder if he's a nonce and he likes to up all his stats. That'd be fucking lame if he does. Anyway, Halkett with a clearing header. Jamie Walker, we're giving him a chance to see what he can do today. Let's see what he does. I mean, these players say that if I give them some game time, if I give them an opportunity, they won't let me down. So far, every time I have given one of them an opportunity, they've let me down. And Armand Nonjoli has let me down there. That's a tap-in for the 6-yard box, man, and he's not scored that. Come on. Has to score that, surely. Cochrane whips it in, headed away. I mean, we've started not bad, but I don't see many goals, and I think Barry Mackay's goals are beginning to dry up a wee bit. I've got to be honest, Barry Mackay the last few games hasn't really been hitting the heights that he was hitting, all season so far. It's half-time, it's 0-0. We're just about edging shots. We're pretty dominant when it comes to possession, but that doesn't exactly mean much. We're controlling so far, so we're not going to panic, guys. We're in control. If we keep this going, I think we should win. Going to get the mentality to go attacking, and we'll leave it for now. Here go Cochrane. Hibernian have taken the lead against Dundee. Jamie Murphy whipped in, and Armand Nonjoli just cannot score. It's not good when you're, only real threat. Couldn't he fucking hit a barn door. St Johnstone have came for 2-0 down to equalise against Rangers 2-2 off the bar by Moore. Man, we ain't going to score today. But Rangers have just responded straight away. Alfredo Morelos makes it 3-2. We ain't scoring. We could do with Alfredo Morelos up front, I tell you that. Let's shout. We're going to encourage the team. Come on. Come on, lads. Let's do this. Push forward. Push. Instructions. Go more direct. Come on, up the tempo here. Up the tempo. We're going to try and hit early crosses now. Try and put Motherwell under pressure. Let's make some subs. Who are we taking off? Let's pause this because I've got a habit for missing the goals. Ross Stewart's on there. Armand Nonjoli. We're going to bring on Woodburn for Jamie Walker. You've been absolute shit. Don't ask me for another chance. Seriously. Barry Mackay. You know what? I might take Barry Mackay off. I don't want to, but he's just not been that good, has he? We're going to put Josh Ginnelly up front. That could be, or do we put Woodburn up front and switch? I may actually do that. We'll put Woodburn up front. We'll put Ginnelly on the left wing. We've changed our 3 attacking players. We'll see what this does for us. James Tavernier has put Rangers 4-2 up, and now we need something to happen here. We need to demand more. We need to go very attacking, and we need a goal. 3 minutes added on time. I don't think we're going to get nothing, guys. It's just been one of those games. Rangers made it 5-2, and it's all over. It is all over. And I seen that coming, at half-time. I mean, like I said, we edged it, but we weren't really creating chance after chance after chance. We hit the crossbar again second half, and I was worried. Barry Mackay is not scoring the goals that he was. We're done up, boys. It's going to be tough. It is going to be tough. I mean, the only thing I can say is defensively, we are really good. And we're not conceding many goals. So we're doing something right at the back. 100%. We've got it at the back, right at the back. But in terms of going forward, it's disappointing that we didn't win today. We were on top. I agree with that. Alex Cochrane seems demotivated. But, I mean, what does he want me to say? In my opinion, that's 2 points dropped. Especially if we've got ambition. If we're going to talk about trying to battle the old firm, then we've got to view these kind of games as 2 points dropped. It is how it is. But there you go. There's all the results. So wins for Rangers, St Mirren and Hibs. We remain second, but Rangers close the gap. So Celtic play tomorrow. We'll see if they win or not. Probably will win. I'd be surprised if they didn't. But we should have won that game, but we didn't. I mean, we were in control. We were the dominant team, but unfortunately, we just didn't have the cutting edge. And Barry Mackay, who was on fire, just isn't really hitting the heights that he was earlier. But I mean, that's 11 games unbeaten in the league. I mean, you can't really argue with that. You know, that's fucking solid. Whatever way you look at it, like whatever way you slice it or cut it, it's pretty good. Luca Connell. It's a guy that we potentially could sign, but I don't think Celtic would let him go, so I don't even think... And if they did, they'd probably want serious money for him. We don't have serious money, so I don't see any point, trying to pursue any old firm players. I mean, I do like the looks of Liam King from Rangers. I would like to sign Liam King, but again, I think Rangers will be wanting like serious amounts of money that we just simply cannot afford. But I think my main concern at the moment is not bringing in a centre-back. It is bringing in a striker. We're going to follow Barry Mackay here, if it lets me, because why not? Maybe if we follow him on Twitter, he'll start scoring goals again. And Armand Nongelet's work permit has been rejected, so is there any point renewing this guy's contract? You know what? I'm going to cancel the renewal. He's just not really playing well, is he? Oh my god. Yeah, I don't want to offer him a contract if we can't play the guy, if he's not got a work permit. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Celtic win 1-0 thanks to a goal for Jota. Now they go 6 points clear at the top. Needed Ross County to do us a favour there. Didn't happen. And now we'll just need to do our own favours. But here's some good news. Jimmy Brandon seals a new 3-year contract, as does Craig Gordon. Halkett with a 4-year deal. Smith with a 3-year deal. And Stephen Kingsley with a 3-year deal as well. So you know what? There's some key players that we've managed to get in. I'm happy with that. It sucks that we can't score, but we've signed a bunch of players there to long-term deals, so at least we've done something right here. But man, next game, I think it's crucial. If we go another game where we drop more points, then it could be the start of a rot. And I know it sounds stupid saying that because we're 11 unbeaten and things are going great, but it's really crucial that we bounce back, I think, with a win against St Mirren. Ideally, I'd like to score like 3 or 4 goals, so we'll see what happens. We'll go attacking from the get-go. And if hopefully we get an early goal, we settle. And we take it for there. But the longer we don't score, the longer I'm going to be sitting there panicking, thinking, you know what, we're fucked. Chris Hamilton, though, has agreed to sign a 2-year deal. The youngster will be at Hearts for at least another 2 years. So that's good news. Good news indeed. And this is something that we did not need. Just because we can't score, just because we're good at the back, doesn't mean we can afford to lose defenders. We've lost Taylor Moore. He's going to be for up to 3 to 6 weeks. Probably, let's call it a month. It's not the best time to lose a player coming into December. We've got a shitload of games in December. Very disappointing. He's a key player for us. He's made 18 appearances so far this season. He's playing an average rating of 7.34. He's had 3 man of the match performances. The guy is very, very, very solid. And now he's out for the foreseeable future. He'll probably miss... If he is out for 6 weeks, then he's going to miss a shitload of games. He'll miss all the games over December and Christmas. I mean, look at that. He's probably going to miss, the next 9 games? Minimum? That's tough to take, guys. That is really tough to take. So, not good news. Not good news at all. Alright, guys, here we go then. Up next, we have St Mirren. We've also got bad news. Armand Nongelet out injured, albeit only for 10 days, but he will miss this game, which means we're going to have to play with Woodburn up front. He's not even a real striker, but he's the only striker that we have available. Got no striker on the bench, so we really, really need the players that we have to stand up here and to do well. So we're just going to get into the game with this team. Not going to change up too much. Kingsley's coming in. Haring obviously will play at centre back with Moore missing out through injury, so Haring probably going to play there for the foreseeable future. And we'll get into this game, we'll see how it happens, but I'm hoping that we can bounce back straight away with a win. Mentality wise, we're just going to go attacking from the get-go and take it straight to them. So I don't know if Haring will actually see this game out, just because he really isn't featured much, so his fitness will probably be pretty low. We're doing well, we're on a good run, let's keep going, shall we? I mean, that probably wasn't the most inspiring team talk, but 2 minutes in, already there's 2 yellow cards. Mad start here. But I would prefer a mad start up front, and we haven't really got that so far. We're approaching the 20-minute mark. We've had 4 shots, but nothing spectacular at the moment. Alright, we're going to shout here. Let's encourage the team. Players look pretty happy, apart from Devlin. Devlin's not happy out there. Not too sure what's wrong with Devlin. I'll tell you what's wrong with me though. It's half time, nothing's happened, it's still 0-0. And I had a feeling this would happen, because Barry Mackay at the start of the season was banging in the goals and saving us, and now his goals have dried up, and I'm beginning to panic because I don't see them coming. Thrash Arms. I need everyone to show me that recent praise is justified. Come on, guys, let's do this. Come on, let's do this. Let's go to the instructions. We're going to go more up the tempo. Come on, guys. We can do this. St Mirren are on 4 yellow cards. There's any chance one of them could pick up a second. And so, just as soon as I say that, Ronan there with a foul. Gets off with a warning. Not too sure if he... Stephen Kingsley edge of the box free kick. He can score them. And he hits the post. Or crossbar even. Unreal. Unreal. Thought that was in. Could have swore it was in. Hopefully this doesn't go in. Ronan with the corner kick. His main heads over the bar. Agonisingly close. Not close enough though. Devlin's picked up a yellow card. There's a throw in. Michael Smith. To Benny. Back to Smith. Chance here. Smith whips one in. Woodburn is headed away. It's going to fall for Brophy, and we need to be careful here. Come on. Do not let Brophy past you, Haring. Haring, you follow Brophy. You stick to him. Like fucking super glue. Do not let him past you. Right, Benny intercepts it. Woodburn. What a ball for Woodburn it to Barry Mackay. Barry Mackay, though, he can't score for you out there, surely. Although, I didn't put it past him. It's Barry Mackay. Goes past his man. Back to Smith. Cross has to come in, surely. It's Devlin, and Devlin heads it wide. I don't know how he's done that. I honestly do not know how he's done that. I mean, let's fire up the team here. Come on, guys. We need something, and we need it now. We're going to go Ferry attacking here. It's a throw-in. I'm going to make a sub. Who's coming off? Who is coming off? Who's not playing great? Again, it's Ben Woodburn not playing great, but what do we do? We haven't got anyone here. I mean, we can put... I don't know, what do we do? We haven't got any strikers. We haven't got any fucking strikers. I don't know, I'm thinking here. What's Gianelli like up front? What if I play him as a... with fans forward on attack? Ben Woodburn again, who's just not playing good. I'm going to bring on Jamie Walker. You know what, we'll leave that for now. We'll make those 2 subs. We'll bring on Walker. Or just the 1 sub even. Alright, let's go. Ball out to Smith. Hopefully we can get something from this attack. Smith into Gianelli. Hit Devlin. Oh, it's cleared away again. Shosney heads it away. It's Halkett. Come on, Benny to Suter. Passing a bit well here, but we're not putting the ball in the back of the net. Benny out towards to Gianelli. Josh Gianelli out to Devlin. Devlin back to Kingsley. It's a good chance here for Kingsley. Whip across, and first touch wasn't great, but he gets across in anyway, and it's cleared away again. Haring this time collects it. Devlin. I mean, we are applying pressure here, but we just cannot seem to get a decent effort at goal. Gianelli in towards Woodburn, surely! And Woodburn scores! Ben Woodburn, been shite all season, but it's his first goal. It was a good goal, and thank God for that, man. Thank fuck for that. Woodburn with the goal. About time he got the goal. Do we even... No, we're not going to go ahead and change that. We're going to go cautious here. We will make a few subs. We'll take Cameron Devlin off. We'll bring Andy Halliday on. I will end up bringing on Jimmy Walker. We'll take off Barry Mackay. And who else can we... Maybe Mackay Stephen. I know you're having a good game, Gianelli, but you know what? We'll put Gianelli up front. And we'll make those subs there. So we've got another cross in. It's going to fall for Barry Mackay. He's just about to get taken off. Can he have any contribution though? Michael Smith, Bennett. Ball cleared. Only as far as Suter. They'll Suter back up towards Michael Smith. It's through to Barry Mackay. Barry Mackay twisting and turning. Bennett, I mean, we're just passing it about here, which is good enough for me. Woodburn shot was blocked. And St Mirren finally clear it. Let's tell the team to focus, because we're getting towards the end here. We've got a 1-0 lead. Literally no need for us. We're going to go shorter. We'll slow the tempo down, be more disciplined, and we will just waste time because we're in control. We're in control. St Mirren going very defensive here. Strange for a team that need to try and find a goal for an equaliser, but they ain't going to get it. It's finished 1-0 here. And I tell you what, guys, I think our superb defending at the back could be the thing that saves us this season, because we're just not scoring goals. And we're pretty much probably going to need to keep clean sheets to win most games. So it's another good clean sheet there. It's a good win for us. I didn't think it was coming, but I'm glad it did. Very happy with the result, guys. Obviously, I wanted to win 3 or 4-0. I wanted to take an early lead. That's not how it played out. But in the end, we get the win. We put the pressure on Rangers. We put the pressure on Celtic. We'll see what they do when they play. And that's all we can do, guys. All we can do is keep winning and put the rest of the, focus on them. So, I mean, I wouldn't say it was a vintage display. I mean, we dominate it. But we're at home against lower league side, St Mirren. It's 12 games unbeaten. That is good. I'm not gonna lie. That is very good. But what I would say is we're just not scoring the amount of goals, and we're not playing the way we were playing like 3 or 4 or 5 games ago. I mean, the goals have dried up, and funnily enough, as soon as Boyce got injured, that's when the goals dried up, and he wasn't even the one scoring them. But maybe just having that striker on the pitch or on the bench, maybe that was spurring on Mackay. I don't think Mackay's actually scored a goal since Boyce got injured. Now, is that a coincidence or what? Honestly, I don't know. You can decide for yourself why that is, but he hasn't scored, so it's disappointing for sure. Scottish Cup 4th round draw. We'll see who we get. 36 teams will go into this. And we need to see if we get the Spartans against Montrose or Clyde. Airdrie. I would take Airdrie at my hometown. Are we going to get them? No, we ain't. Motherwell. I don't want Motherwell. We've avoided them, Edinburgh City. Hibernian. I'd rather not get Hibernian at this stage. And they get Inverness. Good. Rafe. They'll play either Cali Braves or East Stirlingshire. Albion Rovers against Rangers. Fraserburgh against Celtic. Oh, fuck me. I mean, look at the ties Rangers and Celtic getting. You tell me this ain't fixed, man, really? You tell me this ain't scripted? We're probably getting Aberdeen at Pittodrie, man. Guarantee it. Queen's Park against Kelty Hearts. Alloa against Hamilton. Morton against Aberdeen. Oh, we ain't getting Aberdeen then. Dunfermline against Falkirk or Dumbarton. So not many teams left. Who's still in there? Premiership-wise, you've got Dundee, you've got Livingston, you've got Dundee United, Ross County. St Johnstone, St Mirren. Livingston, Hearts. So we get a fellow Premier League team. What's the chances of that away from home? It is what it is. Dundee Derby. There's a Dundee Derby. Dundee will be taking on Dundee United in the 4th round of the Scottish Cup. Not a good tie for them. And in the league, wow, look at that. A 7-1 thumping Aberdeen were on the receiving end of. Celtic scoring 7. Giamakis with a hat-trick. Forrest, Furuhashi and Juranovic. Actually, Giamakis with 4 goals, actually. He must be the league's top goal scorer. He has to be. He's absolutely banging in the goals, man. I'll probably check that next episode. We'll have a look at the top goal scorers and stuff like that and see who's doing what in the league. But unfortunately for us, both Celtic and Rangers win. Rangers again, though. Just winning with the 1 goal. Alfredo Morelos saving them again. It's a very good win for Hibs. Beating St Johnstone by 4 goals to 1. But my next game going to be absolutely crucial. We're taking on Celtic. I'll say it here. A defeat. And not that we're in a title race. Not that I've ever claimed we're going to win the league. I've never said that. I've never even realistically said that I think we can aim to win the league. I said I want us to stay within touching distance. I want us to push the Old Firm sides. But I'll go as far as saying, if we lose to Celtic next game, any slight hopes of a title challenge is over, in my opinion. So, ideally, a win would be great. A draw would be alright, but I think a defeat is not really... defeat's not on the table. We cannot afford a defeat. So, tune in to see what we get, guys. I'm up for it. I'm optimistic. We beat Rangers 3-0. Why can't we do the same to Celtic? Although what I would say is Celtic seems to be scoring goals for fun in this, and I'm a wee bit nervous. I mean, I'm not going to lie. 7-1. I mean, Aberdeen are no mugs, and Celtic beat them 7-1. So yeah, I'm confident. I would have been confident if we played Celtic like last month, but unfortunately, you can see us that we're just not scoring goals, and Celtic score a lot of goals. So our defence is going to be... We need to be our absolute best defensively, and we're just going to need to try and nick a goal. That's essentially what we're going to have to do. So we'll see if we can do it next time out, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. Share this video. Whatever you can do to help me, please do it. I appreciate you all. And until next time, until the game against Celtic, episode 12, looking forward to it. See you then. Peace.